Hey guys, welcome back to Trails and Turf Garage. My name's Nate, and we're gonna see if this old snowmobile still runs today. It's been sitting here for a couple years. It sat for at least 5 years before I got it, and I haven't even used it. I got it running once and then realized the steering's locked up, and it's no fun to ride with the steering locked up. And the wife's tired of it sitting in the driveway. So if the engine still runs, we might just yank it out and scrap the rest. We'll see how it goes. There she is. It's got a 1994 650 triple EFI in it. The fuel injection is not the easiest thing to work on because it was one of the earliest stages of fuel injection for Polaris. So we'll see if it still rips. The last thing I remember was having trouble with water in the fuel tank. So I think we're just gonna take off the fuel line and hook our auxiliary tank up to it like we did on the golf cart. And then just hook power up to it, see if we got any life left in it. There are ants crawling all over this thing. Not sure if you can see the little guys. Lately, I've been running and jumping pretty much everything off Milwaukee batteries, and it's been working pretty well for me. I just finished running an ATV on this particular battery for about 2 days, and it's still got 4 bars left. I don't know if it's going to damage the batteries in the long run, so I'm going to try to use the same one whenever I do this. I'll keep you updated. All right, it's time to see what she'll do. Fuel pump turned on and we got a couple clicks, but no cranking. I suppose we should see if we can turn the motor by hand. Motor's free still. Starter's free. Close this back up just in case we have any catastrophic clutch problems. I forgot a little wire for the starter solenoid ground. Apparently the ground of the chassis wasn't quite good enough. I think it'll crank over now. Wow. Well, the terminals fell off my battery, but I can't really complain about that for it sitting for a long time. I don't think we have a choice but to save the engine for something else. Well, it doesn't really idle, but that right there is enough for me to want to keep the engine. What about you guys? Might be a good candidate for the golf cart project. I've also got a couple other tricks up our sleeves. We might have ordered some parts for that thing. I guess we'll see how hard it is to take out. I'm not real sure when I stopped filming, to be honest. We ran into a little bit of an ant problem, but we've got the exhaust off, we've got the intake off, got the fuel tank off, which is where the problem was. This entire thing was filled with seat foam. The ants were making beds in. Right now I'm just working on taking some of the harnesses off. I got the belt off. Positive and ground cable are off. So yeah, here we are. We're gonna try to get a couple of these engine mounts on this side now. Once we can get the engine high enough, we'll be able to see all the rest of the stuff we need to take out. So we're gonna get the mounts out and then try to hoist it up a little bit and then see where we're at. The last engine mount's really hard to get to. Time to see if there's any cool in this thing. A little bit, and it's still bright green. That's pretty surprising. We're back. We took a little break, charged the GoPro up. We have the engine out. Now we just need to get a few more things out that we'll need if we want to use the engine later. We're going to want to save the starter solenoid. It's not that old. I changed it when I let this thing sit. Basically, we're going to save pretty much all the electrical just in case we need it to run the engine. Be honest with you guys, I don't even know what this is, but it's hooked up to the harness, so I'm gonna save it. I have stripped and salvaged just about everything that I think I may ever need off this thing, or at least everything that I care to ever need. I'm still debating on the front shocks. Other than that, she's pretty much ready to set out for the scrappers. So I did decide to take the tie rods and the tie rod ends because they have these nice little heim joints on them. One's a little bent, but I could always retube it. I did not take the shocks, which pains me a little bit because they are Fox shocks. But the bolts are seized into the sleeves on the bottom. So I gave it a little bit of a try and then just decided it's not worth it. I'll end up throwing some cheap Amazon shocks on whatever I use this engine for anyways, probably. So I think that's it for the snowmobile. Let's try to get it dragged out to the curb. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video. Give us a subscribe if you want to see where this engine goes. Probably the shelf for a while, but someplace cool after that. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. Tune in next time.